Hi, welcome back to Inside Charlottesville, your local monthly public affairs TV program. I'm your host, Afton Schneider, Director of Communications and Public Engagement for the city. On this episode, we'll go on the spot with City Manager Sam Sanders. We'll visit a transit takeover Climate Café featuring BPAC, Impact, and Charlottesville Area Transit. The police department shares information about school zone speed cameras and safety tips. And the fire department gives us an inside look at their Hydra Strut training. We'll hear about the NextGen Skilled Trades Day, which is happening next month at PVCC. We'll recap the Lighthouse Studio High School Narrative Filmmaking Camp that took place at our Charlottesville Community Media Center. We'll visit the city's Thrive Awards luncheon, celebrating organizational excellence among city staff. And we get to know Caroline Rice, Public Engagement Coordinator for the city.
Afternoon, Sam.
Hello.
Beautiful day to play outside, but I hear you're working on something big inside the city manager's work plan.
Always working on big things in City Hall.
All right, so Sam, how are you going to work with the community and local businesses here in Charlottesville to help them thrive with the city manager's work plan?
Yeah, so the work plan is meant to be a capturing of all the different things that we're working on. Our economic development team is really hard at work trying to make sure that we're offering access opportunities, that we're offering supports directly to businesses. So our goal is just to figure out ways that we can offer additional training sessions, really go into the market and determine where there may be gaps and see if we can offer something brand new. And ideally just stay in connection with those businesses to see that if they do begin to struggle in any way, then there might be ways for the city to invest and to support.
Climate is a big topic in the city. What is on the pike or on the horizon for any climate work?
Yeah, climate is definitely a big deal for council. It's one of their strategic outcome areas. We're working on getting EV buses within our school bus fleet. That's our next big thing. And then we also will be moving closer towards actually adding EV buses within our public transit fleet.
Are we going to see more building for affordable housing in the city?
We will forever be building in the city of Charlottesville. Affordable housing is a much needed commodity. It's something that we need to make sure that we're never in short supply the way we are today. So we definitely imagine that there will be a lot of investment directly from this government into producing affordable housing units as well as preserving what is already affordable.
Now, what about working with city schools?
Yeah, we'll be working with schools. We're actually working through an assessment of all school buildings just to determine are there any specific needs that we may have with those facilities. We know that there's some ongoing maintenance priorities, and then we just have to make sure that we can identify how do we pay for some of the bigger investments as our enrollment may grow over time, and we want to make sure that those facilities can support those new children.
So will catching the cat look any different? What's on the horizon for transit in the city?
Yeah, transit is a big priority for council. I would say it's in our top three. Housing, transit, and schools are really the things that really get discussed a lot. For transit, we know that we need to enhance the ability for people to catch the bus on a more reliable period of time. So we're looking for 30-minute service across the system, and we're just looking for just additional improvements to make sure that our ADA service is also as strong.
Anything new with police, fire, and emergency management?
Well, we have a new emergency management coordinator starting with us soon, and our goal is to make sure that we have a true emergency management framework within the city of Charlottesville. And that would mean that emergency management, police, and fire are all working collaboratively. They're coordinating their efforts, and emergency management is the lead for incidents and making sure that those matters are handled in a professional way.
Art, that's a universal language that everybody speaks.
Yeah.
And it keeps us creative. How are we going to be working on initiatives with art within the city?
One of the big things that we need to do is we need a public art ordinance. So we actually have engaged a group to help us with coordinating, bringing forward such an item for council to consider. The goal is that we would actually adopt a public art program, and then that in itself means that we would be able to manage the art pieces, murals, and different things that are a part of our community. The council has prioritized prosperity. That's one of the new changes that we're making in the work that we're doing, a commitment to community prosperity. And that means that we're looking out for everyone, and the goal is to make sure that we are doing things that are helping reach people where they are and lifting them up.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Sam, and thanks for being
on the spot.
There you go.
The Climate Cafés are an opportunity to get together, figure out what is being done in your locality and where more needs to be done, where we can start advocating for things like building more walkable cities, cities where you can age in place, cities that have density, that put services kind of together and that put people together so that we're building community and we're also reducing our carbon emissions like on a citywide level or on a municipal level at the same time. The objective of these climate cafes is to come together, share our worries, our fears, but also work toward a future that gives us less anxiety and a future that feels more like what we actually want to create together.
I think the most needed thing to improve transit in this city is both adding more service and making service more frequent. What we've done to kind of combat this, as for new service, we've added more expansive cover to cover places like the center, Belvedere. Things we've done to kind of fix the timing issues is we've added time points to our routes, which basically makes sure that buses stop at certain points to kind of help balance them out so they're not running early or late. One thing that is really needed here is increased frequency for our routes. A huge goal would be to get down to 30-minute ride times first and then down to 15 from there. So we're always constantly in talks with consultants, with the city, always trying to get more options and funding to make sure that this can happen. And we are hoping that within the next few years we can get all routes down to 30-minute times.
My name's Alex Joyner. I'm the pastor at Charlottesville First United Methodist Church here in downtown Charlottesville. I'm also co-chair of Impact, which is an interfaith organization of about 27 congregations in Charlottesville and Albemarle, working on issues like affordable housing and transit. We have been collecting stories over the last 5 years of people who have had difficulty relying on a bus system that, for the size of this city is a good basic system, but still has a 68% on-time performance record, which is very low. We have been hearing stories about people who have missed doctor's appointments, are late for their job, go to the grocery store, and then are stuck by the side of the road with melting frozen foods. We believe this is a city that deserves a great bus system, a reliable bus system, and we've been trying. We're happy to be in a place to hear more of those stories and to work towards that goal.
In the coming weeks, the City of Charlottesville will begin using school zone speed cameras in an effort to increase safety. The cameras are located at Summit Elementary School on Monticello Avenue, Johnson Elementary, and Buford Middle School on Cherry Avenue. They will operate during pickup and drop-off times, measuring drivers' speeds in the school zone when the school zone flashing lights are operating.
Every day, this is a busy intersection with the walking school bus, which you see. The traffic is steady every day. It's a busy intersection, but so far it's been very safe. Hey!
We all have an important role to play. Let's work together to make our community a safer place for our children.
Follow the speed limit and don't drive distracted. Together we can make Charlottesville a safer place.
My name's James Shiflett, and I'm the captain at Charlottesville Fire Department. Okay, so we're down here at Wright's Junkyard, and we're using the new Hydra Fusion from Paratech, and that gives us the capability to lift up to 20,000 pounds if we were to do some type of heavy rescue or the event that a car may get wedged under something. We've had certain struts with the department, but these are very versatile and allows us to get that extra lift, so they are new to us. And for most of us on the tech rescue team, this is the first time we put our hands on it. So we've got an instructor here that's been showing us this morning the capabilities of the Hydra Fusion. In years past, we weren't able to lift as fast. So with these, they're hydraulically driven, and just a few pumps gets us a lot of reach really fast to capture progress in the event of an accident.
What we've got here is a slab that's getting ready to get built. We've got an elevator shaft over there, and we've got masons working their way around.
My name is Joe Hibschman. I'm a summer intern. Marhorn came to the construction career fair at Virginia Tech. I met them in some casual settings at Buffalo Wild Wings and some other places, and I grew those connections. And then when I got to the actual career fair, it made those connections a lot easier. I'd definitely not be where I am without that, and it has really boosted my career.
We are proud to help sponsor the NextGen Skilled Trades Day because skilled trades are truly the foundation of a thriving local economy. Careers like electrical work, plumbing, carpentry, HVAC, welding, and advanced manufacturing don't just support our community, they build it. They power our homes, keep our infrastructure running, and sustain every business and neighborhood in Charlottesville.
PVCC's partnership with the NextGen Skilled Trades allows students and their parents to have the opportunity to learn more about workforce development, workforce opportunities, and workforce future.
Building career pathways for the region isn't something a single employer or organization can do alone. NextGen Skilled Trades Day is a collaboration among dozens of stakeholders, and fostering that kind of teamwork is at the heart of the Chamber's mission.
I'm James Savor. I am the project manager at Charlottesville Remodeling Company. I've been in construction all of my life, transitioned from industrial construction to remodeling about 4 years ago. I feel like a lot of the trade stuff is it's a dying breed. Like, a lot of people just don't go that direction anymore, and I mean it could be very lucrative and very fulfilling. And I think we need to just get the word out there that this is something that you could do and be profitable and successful at and enjoy doing.
We believe that awareness creates opportunity. By shining a spotlight on the trades, we're giving students, career changers, and job seekers the chance to imagine a future in high demand, high growth, and high reward careers.
That's the most exciting part about skilled trades, is that we could quickly move students through who are motivated, who are energized by the learning, and get them out into the community to jobs that may pay a significant amount more than somebody even with a bachelor's degree.
When I was coming through school, it was pushed that if you're not smart enough, you had to go to the trades. If you weren't smart enough to go to college, then you had to go to the trades, and therefore it was looked upon negatively. As I've come through this, I find that is completely the opposite. There's other avenues for different things. Not everybody fits the same mold. It's a different avenue. It's not necessarily college, but then again, you can make a good living, you can make a good life doing this way.
Not every student wants to go to college. And so what we provide gives them the opportunity to build a set of knowledge and skills in a shorter term that leads to a certification that can lead to a job.
There's something here for everyone. Join us on Saturday, October the 4th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and take that first step towards a career you can build with confidence. We can't wait to see you there.
Jake, are you going to read your lines? Director. Somebody needs to read set.
Okay, I'll do set stuff.
Okay, thanks.
Michael sits opposite to the interviewer, directly in front of the camera with the interviewer off screen.
Alright, name and job, go.
My name is Michael Myers, and I'm the head chef of the Dread and Butter Bakery. Customer. Why is there a camera? Chucky glares at the customer and then the camera.
We're filming a promo. What can I get you?
Cut to shot the kitchen. Looks like chaos. Michael's holding a knife and pacing the kitchen. Close up of Samara pouring a mysterious red liquid into the cup.
48 hours. We scrapped that idea because we need multiple.
We're figuring that out. We'll change it when we get to it.
We're working on it.
We're working through it. We're working on it.
Are these gonna be like very similar rooms that are like slightly different?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, maybe make some logos for each studio and like they each have long tables or.
Or maybe there could also be like a sign where it's like Universal crossed out in red ink with darts on it.
Yeah. All right, teams, you started with the character designs for How to Train Your Gerbil.
All right, ready? Camera speed and action.
So, no one's seen Jade yet today? Look, I know she can be late, but she's never this late.
So since it's the last day and it's editing day, what was the funnest part about this whole process?
I think being an actor, I liked my role a lot. It was fun to play.
I really liked the filming part.
Yeah. Learning how to film with a camera.
getting into that school?
The script writing for me.
Script writing was something. Man.
For me, it was both the filming, also the costumes.
Before I start, I just want to thank you all, one, for being employees of the city. Thank you for your service. So we have 7 individuals that we are giving additional recognition to. This first nominee exemplifies the City of Charlottesville's core values in both her day-to-day work and her broader contributions to our team and the community. She is not only a valued colleague, but a driving force for positive change in our organization and in the lives of those we serve. Her dedication to our mission is evident in every aspect of her work. She often arrives early, stays late, and goes above and beyond expectations, not for recognition, but because she genuinely cares about our clients and our community. In recognition for exceptional service to the City of Charlottesville's vision to be a place where everyone thrives and embodying the core value of commitment, I'd like to recognize Nat Reeves from Human Services.
So here's a certificate. Do you name on it? That's really cool. And then one of these city tumblers.
Thank you guys.
Our next nominee was integral in bringing the city's bike pilot grant program to life. She collaborated with city staff, other municipalities, and local businesses to understand potential issues and build a new program. Without her enthusiasm and commitment, the city would have missed deadlines and the whole program would have suffered. When she had a question, she asked it in a timely manner, understood the program's potential, and built trust with partners and staff. In recognition for exceptional service to the City of Charlottesville vision to be a place where everyone thrives and embodying the core value of collaboration, I'd like to recognize April Wimberly from the City Attorney's Office. Oh, you got it. I'm sorry, I'm doing more than my job. This nominee's success is built on the ability to work alongside others and organize a wide range of partners. His persistence and tenacity to see an idea to the end and his curiosity to try something different resulted in a new program for the city. The result was the city's new e-bike pilot program, supporting the city's goal of providing affordable transportation options for all residents. His work built partnerships with local businesses and nonprofits and has set a strong foundation for the city to continue to promote biking in the City of Charlottesville. In recognition for exceptional service to the City of Charlottesville vision to be a place where everyone thrives and embodying the core value of innovation, I'd like to recognize Tommy Safranek from Neighborhood Development Services, who was unable to join us today. Tommy. Next, when bad weather is on the horizon, that sounds ominous, the city's Public Works Division springs to action. Snow events require around-the-clock contribution, real-time decision-making, and personal sacrifice. But this nominee is more than just a snow manager. His approach is driven by innovation, helping to transition the city to pre-treatment methods, piloting the use of GPS tracked plows and automated reporting tools, prioritizing critical routes, bus stops, and safe routes to schools. His approach has improved transparency, reduced materials costs, and streamlined performance. In recognition of exceptional service to the City of Charlottesville's vision to be a place where everyone thrives, I'm going to be saying it in my sleep, and embodying the core value of innovation, I'd like to recognize Jonathan Dean from Public Works. Okay. When a recent vacancy occurred in a critical area of responsibility, this individual approached the role with a focus on collaboration and efficiency. Instead of just viewing her role as temporary, her positive attitude and willingness to follow up on outstanding issues demonstrates her willingness to go above and beyond. This nominee receives positive feedback for her pleasant interactions with staff, residents, and record requesters. Now we know. Her willingness to serve as the city's interim records manager keeps the city in compliance with the state FOIA law, and her actions build trust with the community. In recognition of exceptional service to the City of Charlottesville's vision to be a place where everyone thrives and embodying the core value of integrity, I'd like to recognize Monica Mallory from now the City Attorney's Office. All right. This cross-departmental nominee has been recognized for his commitments to serving his community as well as his incredible support to city staff. In everything he does, his approach embodies a stellar work ethic and a positive attitude. In multiple situations, his immediate response to refuse collection issues, both on city property and in the community, left the requesters with a distinct impression that the city knows how to get the job done, and I like that. In recognition for exceptional service for the City of Charlottesville's vision to be a place where everyone thrives and embodying the core value of commitment, I'd like to recognize employee number 1, Frank Alexander. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. Employee number 1.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Certificate for you. Thank you.
And our last recognition is for this nominee who frequently demonstrates collaboration with his colleagues by engaging in group discussions and presenting challenging aspects of his cases. He offers insightful and useful feedback and leans into challenges by providing actionable solutions. He is a wonderful advocate for children and their families experiencing foster care. His commitment to community attention foster families has improved team cohesion and positively impacted the department's culture. In recognition of exceptional service for the City of Charlottesville vision to be a place where everyone thrives and embodying the core value of collaboration, I'd like to recognize Terrell Green from Human Services. Thank you, sir.
I'm a little emotional.
That's all right. That's good. That's good.
My name is Caroline Rice. I'm the Public Engagement Coordinator with the City of Charlottesville, and I have been working here for 3 years. That's a very complicated question. So I guess the big thing is social media. So if you follow us on social media and you see a post come up in your feed, chances are I'm the one who wrote it and posted it. I am also the event manager for our annual Green Illumination, which is coming up Friday, December 5th. Mark it on your calendars. And I help support the coordination of public forums. I think I really enjoy the flexibility of working in the communications office because we're not always sitting down at our desks in City Hall, or I'm not always sitting down at my desk when I work from home, because we need to be out in the community engaging with the public. So we get to go out into the community and I see a lot of sites and people that I otherwise would not see or meet in my personal life. I think it's trying to find a solution or a plan or some form of communication that works for everybody, which is impossible because everybody is different and everybody has different needs and opinions, views. So one message we send out might reach one audience that we're looking for, but it might completely miss another audience that we're looking for. I think it's important for the people that show up, whether it's physically showing up or getting in contact with the appropriate city staff to voice their concerns. It really does make a difference when it comes to the city's leaders in decision-making and policy planning. A fun fact about me is I have been riding horses for more than 20 years and I compete in show jumping.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Inside Charlottesville.
I'm your host, Afton Schneider. See you next month.